Never mind, I guess.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Token Games Podcast. I'm your host and sometimes referee, Zach Stat Pearson. I'm also joined today by a one Mayfield of Clan DeAndre.
Final Flash! Yeah.
Who apparently is constipated. I'm also joined by my good and tiny friend, a 120 Zeno.
What's up, yo?
And of course, our token Caucasian, a one Lionel R guy.
Oh man, am I getting like a different name every podcast basically? Like every version of my name, my real name, the Rye guy, the Lionel R guy,
It's actually a bit of a running gag, but yes, but also because we're called
cool.
Token Games and we only have one Caucasian usually on the podcast at a time. So the puns write themselves.
I mean, yeah, I mean white people do change their name like every week, you know.
Hey, at least you didn't have to deal with Michael Jackson. All right, let's get into the topics. Topic 1. Possible explanation or leak on the Nintendo Switch version of Smash Brothers. For those of you who haven't been keeping pace, long story short, Nintendo's been using some funny-ass wordplay when people have been asking them, is this an expanded port of the Wii U version or a completely new Smash? Which no one even knows why the fuck they even need to keep secret. I don't think anybody was going to be mad either way. It's Smash. You can't reinvent the fucking wheel. You can only ride that bitch. Ride that bitch till she gets you where you trying to go. Shut up, I know what I said. Anyways, basically, there's been a snitch going around stating that who worked on the game supposedly, and by the way, I want anyone listening to this to treat this like I'm saying the word supposedly at the end of all the statements, stating that the game is just reusing assets from the previous Smash on Wii U, but it is not, porting it over. To which I say, motherfucker, I still don't understand why they needed to deviate. If they were porting it, who's going to be mad? If it's a brand new title, who's going to be mad? However, they did state that, unlike the original Wii U version, they are actually going to include and get every single character that was in the previous games all into the title, and they might go beyond 8 players at a time, which already in and of itself was insane on the Wii U version, and the beautiful sight of chaos, but still insane, as well as all the DLC licensed characters returning. Now, theoretically, based on the average amount of time that a Smash Brothers take as of every game after the Nintendo 64 one, it's believed this game went into production as early as late 2016 or early 2017. So with that being said, I'm wondering what you guys think or what you guys feel. Do you think it's a brand new title that's using old shit, or do you think it's just an expansion? Because remember, they haven't really stated what they're changing, if anything, other than the fact that, oh yeah, we're going to throw everybody else in, including some, extra people. Zeno, who's going to do every question first?
Alright, wait, you gonna say every question first, or you're just gonna let me talk and then... Okay, anyway. First off, I just want to say when they announced it, like for the announced trailer, I'm like, everybody's like, oh, I can't believe it's gonna be new Smash. And I was like, ... Why not? It's amazing.
I'm more surprised that the Splatoon characters... I'm more surprised the Splatoon characters got the first reveal trailer. I wanted them to be last because we all saw them coming.
Pretty much. So I'm just like, oh, okay, another Smash. That makes sense. But the thing is, I don't see... I've thought about it. I don't really see what more they can really change about it, other than just making it like a Switch or a DS Wii U port, honestly. That's what it just seemed like it's going to be like to me. They're just going to repaint it and throw some more cages in it because, like, from,
so
like, say, Brawl...
just a port?
Basically, I mean, they can touch up on it. Maybe, like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe, like, graphic-wise or something. Other than that, I can't imagine them, like, making, like, going from, like, Melee to 4, like, it's a huge leap. Like, what can they really do any different? You know what I'm saying? Even from Brawl to like 4s, I think it's a lot different. Like taking out the like fall mechanic and then like changing people's movesets up.
First off, anytime you play a fighting game where tripping is built in as a default, that can happen. That's fucking stupid to me.
Okay, I'm gonna lie. Brawl was my favorite because I thought it was the funniest. You're like about to go kill somebody and then you just trip and they just up smash you or something. That is hilarious.
Until it happens to you, motherfucker.
Oh no, it stayed happening to me. I just thought it was funny as hell because I'd be like winning, like freaking. They have like 150 something damage and I have like 75. I trip and I'm playing as like Lucas or somebody. It just gets Fox up smash and I die. I'm just sitting there fucking laughing. But no, I don't honestly can't see them changing. Like what can they honestly change besides maybe the single player mode? Like how they had the subspace and missionary for like Brawl to 4, where it's just like
subspace missionary position.
Yeah.
What he's trying to say, folks, is subspace emissary. Please don't demonetize me, even though I don't actually care. Fuck you, YouTube.
That's what I meant. My bad. But like I like that mode. I really like that mode for like because like in 4 it's just like good, just play this. You can be like on a map.
Yeah,
but,
like
I don't know.
honestly,
Anyway.
I was pissed they took it out, and when I found out why, that was the stupidest shit ever. Oh, I took it out because I didn't like that people spoiled the cutscenes on YouTube. Shut the fuck up. That shit pissed me off.
I actually like that mode. That's like my favorite part of Brawl, honestly. But honestly, I can't imagine them like changing much on it besides maybe that and like adding the new characters in stages, maybe. I mean, that's pretty much it from what I can honestly think of.
Okay, so you feel like it's gonna be a port with some extra stages and character sprinkles on top. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Question 2: do you understand it, or you need me to say it again?
Honestly, I don't see. Wait, no, I lied. So Nintendo likes to make extra consoles, like what they did with the 3DS, the new 3DS, the 2DS, the 2D XL.
But normally it's only their handheld. It's never actually the consoles, but they got a hybrid this time, so all bets are off.
That's what I'm saying. So it's pretty much it's pretty fluid. So they can, if they wanted to, they could make a whole nother like Switch 2.0 and just make it to where they're not able to essentially make homebrew and stuff on it. But considering the Switch sales, I couldn't be mad if they did it because I'm pretty sure people will buy it just cause. So honestly, if they possibly make another one and still be able to get the sales, and yeah, I believe they could. Only because of the sales of the Switch, compared to like the other consoles and stuff like that.
Okay,
but
yeah, that was a mouthful. For those of you wondering, because he didn't read off his own fucking question, topic 2 was basically risk versus reward. Nintendo has found a way to ban people who modify their systems on the software level, but it's only banning the eShop. It doesn't stop them from receiving system updates or playing any games. So my question to you guys, or you in particular, was, do you think that they can do anything about it? Such as, fixing it, even though it's damn near impossible? Or do you think they should just say, fuck it, do a new modified version of the system and be done with it? And if, in case you haven't realized, Xeno has decided that, nah, fuck it, just let them make a new iteration of it because they're already good at it anyway.
Pretty much.
So I mean, like
they're not going to stop people from hacking it. And what's not going to the eShop?
So basically,
I'm just saying.
Your answer is get a Switch XL. All right, good to know. Topic 3. Final E3 game reveal predictions or DLC. Name at least 2 games, motherfucker. Go.
Let's see. So, of course, they're going to have Kingdom Hearts 3, right? They're going to give a release date out. That's what's up. I don't care for the gameplay of that game, to be honest. I just really want to see where they go with the story. That's all I'm saying.
You are possibly the only person I've ever heard say that.
I'm not gonna lie. When I seen like all the demos and stuff, other people playing and stuff, I'm like, oh, okay. But what about this story though? Because at this point, I just want to see what because they're YOLOing making the mobile game canon to the main game. So I really want to see where they're about to go with this.
You actually played that mobile game, didn't you?
No, I got okay. I got to a certain point and was like, all right, this is dumb. So I watched this guy on YouTube who like gives all the story cutscenes, and that's as far as as far as he's gotten is as far as I've gotten, but in English,
free game.
pretty much. What other game? Weren't they making another Devil May Cry? That's what I feel like they're gonna.
Nigga, I don't know how you been on this podcast and haven't heard me basically snitch that it's already fucking made and it's already done.
But did they release it though?
You know damn well they didn't. I don't know why you're asking.
I'm just saying. I feel like they might give some information out on that.
I feel like it should come out the same day that they announce it because that game's been done for fucking ever. I know that sounds like a dick thing, but you know what? I'm done at this point. I'm tired of having games that don't take 4, 5, 6, 7 years to get made, taking that long to even go into production, and then once they got the game, let's pussyfoot around it. No, give me my shit. You made me wait already. Give me my shit. I am not an impatient man, but here's the thing. You're testing my patience. That's a dick move. If I have cancer and you have the cure to cancer and you literally put it on a fish hook and dangle it above me where I can't reach, you a dick. Period.
Well,
you gotta be faster.
Okay, Sonic.
Hey, Sonic.
Okay, Sonic 120.
Oh man. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even think I'm gonna be buying any new games, to be honest, that comes out. So I can't imagine what they're gonna be able to release. Except, what's the news on the Breath of the Wild DLC? That's the question I had. I don't even keep up with that game.
To my knowledge, we were fucking done because we got all the DLC and it came out already, and you should have bought it and played it a long time ago.
I don't have a Switch. I have a Wii U, but
it's on the Wii U.
I know, but I'm just saying. If I want to buy it, I might as well buy it for Switch if I were,
So I don't
know.
It
just made more sense to me.
I don't even know what the fuck you mad at then. If you're gonna get a Switch, but then you want to know about the DLC, but you got the Wii U version, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to tell you.
No, I don't have the Wii U version. Is what I'm saying.
So you ain't got the Wii U
I'm
or
saying
the Switch.
I know. I have a Wii U, but if I were to get Breath of the Wild, I would just get it on Switch, and I would see no point in buying it for a Wii U.
Oh my god, you are such a headache. But you know what?
Yeah.
If you were boring, you wouldn't be on this fucking podcast.
Those are the facts. But let's see. Honestly, I maybe another Digimon game.
You would say some shit like that.
Would be Nico.
Well, okay, if that's the case, I know E3. I know they're gonna have a bunch of anime games. Like that's
I wasn't even mad. I was just pointing out that sounds like something you would say.
Oh no, I'm just saying that too, because anime is like the new wave. So I feel like they're just gonna make a bunch of anime games, and they're all gonna like look the same.
It ain't new. They've been doing that for at least 20 to 15 years. Unfortunately, licensed games haven't been what they used to be in almost 25 years. So basically, if your property isn't followed by some overzealous, fucked up fan base, or followed by people who don't care about the anime aesthetic and they just like a good game, and you license it, you fucked coming and going. So.
Oh, dude! Wait! I have another one.
What?
So they have a Walking Dead game, coming out. It's gonna. I don't. Damn. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna Google it. But it's another Walking Dead game coming out. I think they're gonna show off stuff for that.
Okay, cool. I mean, the zombie craze has died down. There's really only like 3 or 4 zombie franchises that are active now, so I wouldn't mind seeing one.
Not just the Telltale version. It's another one coming out. Let me find it.
That's perfectly fine. All right.
Overkill. That's what's making it.
Never heard of that studio. All right. That aside, that being said, all right. Rye guy. You go ahead. Same questions, starting with you.
Time the people let a white man talk.
Damn straight.
Saying I refuse to not be heard. All right. So let's see here. Questions in order. Where the hell did that list go? Okay. question was about the Smash Brothers thing.
Yeah. It's the
Basically,
first
what I had last heard, the rumor was that it was going to be a new game, but that they were just bringing all the other characters back. I didn't hear necessarily that it was reused assets. I just heard that they were bringing all the characters back. Now, if they were doing everybody strictly from scratch, that would be. I would have to imagine that there would be some carryover. Maybe each character at least get like one or two new functions or moves or whatever.
Okay.
I had also heard rumors, supposedly from reputable people who've been right in the past.
Let's not sugarcoat it. Snitches.
Yeah, stuff that I've been waiting for basically since the Wii U one had a couple characters announced. Simon Belmont.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too.
In the running.
And I'm almost pissed because it shouldn't have taken this long.
At this point, like, I've just been waiting for a fucking Captain N reunion. He's been the only straggler, and there's so much they could absolutely do with him. Put in an alternate, like one of his costumes be, just him as that bag. Like, announce himself in the first person all the time, Or the third person. First person would be I, myself, me, blah, blah, blah.
We know what you meant.
Yeah, my bad. I'm glad you did, because I barely knew what the hell I'm talking about anymore. It's been a long day. I personally... honestly, pretty impressive if they did manage to get everybody from the past back. Like,
I think that would be a grand total of like about 58 people.
Numerically, yes, and then also, the logistics with all the third-party characters.
There's
See
about
them
five
getting.
of those. There's about 5 of those.
Yeah, I mean, considering between Brawl and Wii U / 3DS, we had already lost Solid Snake from there.
Snake!
Personally, like, wasn't a huge loss because I almost never played as him in the game, but at the same time,
You missing out.
still I'm sure there were people who got a hell of a kick out of him. So
You can put people to fucking sleep, bruh. Literally, you don't even have to hit them. It was beautiful.
Beyond that, definitely will be kind of cool with either one because honestly,
No.
is that I get a current gen console in a while. Here's my current console lineup. I have a 360.
Damn.
I have a Wii. Wii. Not you. PlayStation 2
Bruh.
had a 3DS, or not 3DS even. I had a DSi XL that got stolen on the bus a year and a half ago.
I mean, at that point, they were doing you a favor.
Yeah, they were doing me no favor. My copy of Mega Man Battle Network 5 Double Team DS that I had been working on for 10 years.
They got the Battle Network. They got Mega Pokemon. Damn.
Sometimes
You
use
laugh, but
plastic
fucking
on
I had spent literally...
No, I'm not laughing. I know what that is. We were like the only 2 people that played it. That was the shit.
Yeah, and
Damn.
still, like
My soul.
I only picked it up again recently. I've been on and off of the game for about 10 years. Here now, I was almost 100% completion. All battle chips, all Navi bosses, all everything. I screamed. I was literally, my girlfriend could attest. I fucking had her leave the car while I fucking screamed. Or when she came to pick me up from the bus stop. But yeah.
Did you try to check the lost and found?
Oh yeah, that's adorable. Yeah, that nothing turned up.
the bus.
Well, here's the thing. Well, I don't know how his state does it, but with our state, all the lost shit ends up in one place. So if a bus driver finds it, and since there's cameras on the bus, they legitimately can either hold on to it at the physical garage of the bus or physical garage of the train or the station where it was found in. But, you know, I live in Illinois and you don't, so.
We have a lost and found for the bus. There have been 3 things over the years I have lost on the bus. Not a single one of them has shown up at the lost and found. Not even the fucking
the seat next to you. How are you leaving this shit?
Not even the fucking umbrella that I accidentally left on the bus turned in. Not even a fucking umbrella.
Damn. Battle network.
My iPhone got stolen off the bus in 2012. And honestly, that was one where I was kind of glad that shit got ganked a little bit. Like, it was a pain in the ass losing all the pictures, but I was so happy to be rid of the fucking iPhone. To go to Android, and I got my Android, and I've never gone back. Because I was shocked from day 2 of owning my iPhone at the shit it couldn't do that my old flip phone could.
Don't feel bad. iPhone sucks ass.
Yeah. And even my girlfriend, like, she had a Samsung. And she fucking, when she was upgrading, she decided she wanted to try something different with the iPhone. I'm like, hon, like, I'm telling you, like, that's bad. Like, I've been in your shoes, and, like, I fucking had the iPhone. I'm glad it's gone. And she's like, oh, no, like, I want to try something. And then for about the next 6 months, at least, she was begging me to switch phones with her. And I'm going, fuck you, honey.
See, that's a smart idea. You're a good boyfriend.
I tried, by damn it, to get her to do the right thing. But anyway, we are finding ourselves.
Gotta fall and get laughed at before they realize I fucked up. It's just life.
I am getting, though, wildly off topic, and that's my own fault. I apologize.
Hey,
my own
big
white
of a deal. That's like 70% of our podcast.
Yeah, it's my own white fault. My white privilege carried this conversation.
Okay, I wasn't going there, but fine. Okay, well, yeah, topic 2. Go ahead.
The reason I was finishing up real quick with topic 1, the reason I was bringing it up is because the Wii U is a system that I really, really wanted and still have not been able to get. I never got to play. Well, I got to play Smash 4 like on friends' places or at a local bar here called 42 Lounge.
Did you do 8-player mode?
Which is like basically Geek Paradise.
Go that way.
That we did so it was a lot of fun.
Chaos.
But and playing as my guy Mega Man, like, yeah, I was one of those guys, like, practically, like, if I wasn't, like, at a new job, I might have been masturbating watching that fucking Mega Man trailer go online. Like, holy shit, that was delightful. I still, like, I can watch that. I don't care how many fucking times I watch that reveal trailer for Mega Man. When it gets to him sparking and he starts channeling the different weapons to the Mega Man 2 Wily 1 music, I still get fucking goosebumps every time. I cannot watch enough fucking reaction videos to people screaming and crying in joy.
My favorite one was Cloud. When Cloud showed up and the internet lost their fucking mind. And the worst part for me was, well, not the worst, no. It was good for me because I had the house to myself.
Ryu.
Nah. When fucking Cloud got announced, but when Ryu got announced, I was like, why did it take this long? Same, if Simon Belmont's really game, same thing. If I see Simon Belmont, I'm like, why the fuck did it take this long? Like, I'm gonna be more offended if Chun-Li's not in this new one.
To be fair, look how long it took Street Fighter to make it into Power Rangers mobile game app. So, you know.
Well, that's completely different and awkward to me. That's like really awkward. Like, if anybody should have been a guest character, it should have been the fucking X-Men.
Interesting, or like when they were saying it was going to be an announcement, like, you know, that there was a big announcement that there was a mysterious universe, you know, coming through or whatever. It's like, oh, is it going to be like RPM since that's set in this different dimension canonically, or maybe there'll be another Toku thing like Masked Rider, VR Troopers, Beetleborgs, something like that. Laundry list of shit that I thought it might mean. Street Fighter was not to be found on that list. It was a very pleasant surprise. I'm like, okay, I'd give him full fucking credit on that.
And somehow Cammy's wearing less clothes. That's the hilarious part to me.
She's been in like some of the preview clips, I guess, but yeah, she's still not in the. I do find it sort of off-putting that they went with the Street Fighter V uniforms. I get why they did. But still, fucking monkey face Akuma is just a little.
You should be used to it by now. All right, so what do you think the Smash Brothers is gonna be? You think it's just a port, or you think it's brand new shit? Hello? Hello?
Getting at is that because I never got to own a Wii U and like look into what it means, because I know that the Wii Shop. It stopped allowing people to put money in their account. I don't know if that also applies to the Wii U accounts.
No, just the Wii, because most companies like to do 2 systems at a time. So if there was a PS2 shop, they would have closed it since there's a 3 and 4 shop. And when the PS5 shop happens, they're going to close the PS3 shop. Or at least they're not going to allow you to add money to it.
Yeah, I guess it just goes more into showing, the consumers becoming confused about what the Wii U was compared to the Wii, I guess, and the whole marketing fail and blah, 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 blah. I get it. But I would still very much like to be able to play that one on my own time and, try some of the DLC characters that I never got to try out, like Bayonetta and Ryu and Cloud and everything.
Well, if you get a Wii U, you can do that.
So I wouldn't mind either way. Basically, I wouldn't mind an enhanced port a la Poké Tournament DX or whatever, or Hyrule Warriors Complete, whatever that new thing is, Definitive Edition. As long as I get to play with those characters that I didn't get to play on the Wii U like everybody else did.
Okay, that's exactly what they did. Now, do you think that the new Smash Brothers is a port, or you think it's a complete redo with old assets?
Saying it's like I personally think it'll be a little column A, a little column B, and I would personally be fine with either one as long as it would mean that I get to play as those characters that I missed out on the Wii U.
I would love to have you pick a side, but if you can't, we got to go to the next question.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'm sort of going down the middle on that one as far as column A or column B.
All right. Well,
I think it'll be at its base, new game, but bringing back a lot of the stuff from there, so it's like between the two concepts. Okay. So moving on to question 2, then.
That was 2. We're on 3. E3.
Question 2 was the whole banning.
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck. My bad. Go ahead.
Don't fucking try to step all over my Caucasian crew. Anyway, hand's been put down for too fucking long. God damn it. I've bought and stalled for time on this question for a while, and I still don't have an answer.
Do you need it explained, or do you just not get it?
No, I get it. I'm just really trying to think what kind of answer I possibly have for it. I could certainly see them going with basically an updated system itself, that, like is at its core is similar enough to play the old stuff that it always could, but then, can play some newer stuff a little better, of those patches taken care of in the process. As, banning the people who hack it or whatever. Like, I get, it's one of those things. It sucks, for people who need to do something a little extra to get their product out there and seen by people who would appreciate it. But at the same time, they have, Nintendo has to look out for the customers. who may be downloading something that could like fucking break their system or spread a virus through the fucking network or some shit, you know. I get why they have to do that, and just going back to that whole the good old Nintendo seal of approval to begin with, you know, that old gem. The reason they went with it, you know, back then, and there's a reason they, you know, have to continue to protect, you know, IP in their system and, you know, what they're selling. So I guess I really don't have a solid answer for that one. That's one that I think we'll just have to see who tells us.
Okay. All right. Question 3. Predicted E3 reveals / full game or DLC. Name 2 or more. Go. Probably shouldn't have said or more.
What's the name already brought up? Kingdom Hearts, which I will sort of cheat here in so much as that I don't think this is something that's going to be revealed, but if it did, it would be amazing and a dream come true. I want to see the Darkwing Duck world in fucking Kingdom Hearts. There's no reason not to.
Damn. That would be some interesting DLC. I never thought of that. It's entirely possible.
That's been since basically KH2. It's just it makes sense to me. I guess it's just some sort of separation in their legal rights and usages and whatnot between Disney's movies and Disney's TV shows.
Oh no, it's just that they didn't think to ask, and if they ask, they can just get it. They just didn't think to do it.
I mean, you look at shows that are like shoo-ins for something like this, something like, you know, DuckTales or Darkwing Duck or like Chippendale Rescue Rangers, for Christ's sake, you know, like something.
Every
like
game,
even
all of those TV shows with games you just called off have an HD remake.
Exactly. Cap. That's what I was just about to say. Is that Capcom even did the full-on Disney afternoon pack?
Yeah, I think it's like $6 for all of them.
Exactly. And I have been wanting, like basically since the PS2 days, I've been wanting to see a current gen Darkwing Duck game just itself. And by now, it could even it wouldn't even have to be a full-on, it could be download like an Xbox Live game or something like that. You know, like third-person, adventure, like action platformer. Go around using the gas gun and different techniques and everything like that.
I actually owned that toy too. It worked.
My mom actually made me a full-on Darkwing Duck costume for second or third grade. I forget which. It was delightful. Dangerous. And then Fearsome 5, you could bring in pretty much the entire old voice cast, and almost all of them would be down to come in, especially Jim Cummings. He's gone on record saying how this is his favorite character he's ever played.
I don't know who that is, but he sounds important.
Jim Cummings is one of the biggest voiceover artists in the industry. He is Winnie the Pooh.
Damn. That's all you need. You fucking Winnie the Pooh. Everybody know you.
That rhymed.
Among several other things he's done over the years, but Darkwing Duck, he has gone on record as saying that playing the voice of Darkwing Duck is his favorite thing he has ever done. He even, it was a College Humor, I think it was. He actually did a comedy bit, how he was trying to kickstart a Darkwing Duck movie, and it was just him doing all the voices, and it was all stick figure drawings, to show an animatic and shit like that. It was fucking hilarious.
Okay, what's your second choice?
Beyond that, I wouldn't mind seeing what Nintendo has in mind have to replace the Virtual Console, and that they announced recently is going bye-bye.
I feel like they're gonna bullshit us and make a virtual a streaming service, And I think that would legitimately be a fucking bad idea because I don't like what the shit they're doing with the PlayStation. And I think that they legitimately keep forgetting that everything's going to be emulated. So if you try to make us pay a monthly fee for it, why wouldn't somebody go and emulate it when they get the chance? But I want to be wrong. Don't get me wrong. No pun intended.
Nintendo. Or
Hey Ryan, you cutting in and out, bro. Try to disconnect and reconnect.
oh, fuck. Hang on.
I'll do the same. Zeno, you didn't fall asleep, did you? You tiny motherfucker.
Smudging.
All I heard is you tiny motherfucker. I came in.
First of all, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. I had it muted so that you couldn't hear me laughing and stuff because I'm looking at Facebook comments.
Yeah, I know you have ADD. I was just making sure you weren't sleep DD.
Eat a dick.
Ladies first.
Oh, thank you.
My Android 18 is still better than yours.
You want to get this work? Do you want to get this work? All right. I'm sorry.
I want to get this work in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, the place where I've ranked up 4 times since we last fought. Do I want to get this work? I think the question is, do you want me to use lube is what you meant, right?
So next person, topic 1.
Hang. Well, I was kind of mid thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rociento.
Go ahead.
What I was trying to say at the time, before I cut in and out, was while Nintendo's at it, I'm sure we're going to be seeing some teases. Probably not like a whole lot of info, but just like a little tease about Pokemon Switch.
I don't even know why you mentioned that one. That's more like a that shit gonna happen. They gotta catch all that money.
That's just like Smash Brothers, Pokemon Smash, Nintendo. Yep.
Hey, would you like some money with your money? That sounds nice.
I also would be both surprised and also not surprised to see the currently believed dead game, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, actually get a DLC announcement of some sort.
Yeah. Good luck with that, homie. Good luck with that. I'm not even gonna berate you. I want it to, but let's just say only one of us has hope.
It maybe it's a pipe dream, maybe it is, but you know, I mean, Deadpool just came out. Maybe they could certainly, I'm sure, see about like bringing Deadpool in to fucking announce it or something.
And
Crash Capcom's set or something. His own game, I don't see. I'm not saying they have to be original about it, but
Right, guy, you have a noble gaming soul, and I hope that you never lose your optimism like the rest of us have. I sincerely do, cause that game fucked to me, and not in the good way. All right, moving on.
Well, here, one last quick prediction I'll toss out there, and then I'll pass this along.
Go ahead.
A little bit of Mega Man 11.
I mean, I think they already announced it, but yeah, it'd be nice to see it physically.
They announced Mega Man 11, but I'm saying that we might actually see a little bit more. Like they've teased one of the Robot Masters. They've teased like some one or two of the new mechanics, but I wouldn't.
What the fuck? They actually put new mechanics in a Mega Man game? Why that legitimately damn near never happens. I don't even have a joke there. That's actually surprising.
You didn't see this at the anniversary thing?
No.
First of all, now when Mega Man beats the Robot Master, he doesn't just change color palettes. He actually gets like a small modification to his body when he's using the weapon.
Oh shit! He's actually got armor now.
In a similar sense, it not quite like Cross Soul level, like Double Soul level from Battle Network, but in vain. Like it showed him using a new brick weapon that's head now. His helmet looks like almost like kind of like a brickish crown kind of thing going on, and one of his arms becomes massive and bricky. Something like that.
Brick hand strong.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like charging up thing that is showing like at the very end of the Mega Man 11 reveal trailer. There's some like or something like that they were showing. But yeah, surprised to see some more details on that.
All right,
Pass it along.
Dre. We're gonna switch seats, and you go and talk about the topics. And if you got any questions, just ask me. I'm gonna move this out the way so you don't accidentally fuck with that.
Oh, they're changing who's on top. Dicks.
Nah, Vegeta's a bottom. We all know this. There you are, sir.
And to those of you who said ick to them having a top and bottom dynamic.
Okay, well, let's see here. Topic 1.
Smash Brothers. Is
Yeah.
it port or the new shit? And why do you think they're being cryptic about it?
If I know any history with Nintendo, it's from the.
Oh shit.
Oh
My
man,
bad.
that's all right. But from what I'm looking at and from what I hear about, everybody's comments, this is nothing more than a port. And the reason I'm saying that is because Nintendo might have enough time to even make a brand new Smash Brothers game. They're just not going to make that energy or that effort to do it.
So you think it's going to be a port,
Yes, absolutely.
but they want to lie and make people think it's not. Okay.
That's the beauty of advertising at its finest.
Yeah, wordplay. Okay.
Okay,
Topic 2.
topic 2.
Yeah.
There is going to be a Nintendo Switch 2.0.
Your reasoning.
Well, my reasoning is because Nintendo probably has done many research on this, where they probably saw what Microsoft have done, what Sony has done, and with the Xbox and PlayStation consoles. They're just going to do the exact same thing, and since they already know that the Nintendo Switch original was doing so well, hey, why not just go ahead and just make a 2.0 version and then just sell it out like that? I mean, look at Microsoft. Look what the 360 had done. And then what did Microsoft do? They modify it, or they just... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. They modified it, and then they made a better version of the 360. Slimmer, better.
You're stronger.
Pretty much that. And then with the PlayStation 3, they brought it out.
They fucked it up the whole first year. Don't even lie.
Yeah, to some extent they messed it up big time. And when the slimmer versions came out, it was just like, okay, well, this is just no more than them playing with our emotions until PlayStation 4 comes out. And then voila, PlayStation 4 comes out and it's rinse and repeat all over again. Original version did okay. Then another version of that came out. And then now we have this PlayStation Pro that shows off, 4K everything. So I see Nintendo doing nothing more than just creating a better version of the Nintendo Switch and see what they're going to do from there.
Okay. Now, E3 predictions on games or DLC.
Oh, let's see here. I got one. They're going to show more info on the Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima.
Let me see.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, they're going to show more of that. Then they're going to show, even though it's going to come out September, more of Spider-Man gameplay. Oh, and quick side note, I believe I know what the other costume will be. It's going to be the Ben Reilly costume. Not the Scarlet Spider one, the actual... No, I'm talking about the actual Ben...
Who it is, I'm just tired
The
of
actual
seeing it.
Ben Reilly one. How you get tired of that?
Because it's in literally every game Spider-Man's been in since like 1998.
It hasn't. It wasn't in the Amazing Spider-Man. It wasn't in Spider-Man Web of Shadows. It wasn't in
It was in
Spider-Man 2
Spider-Man.
on the
It
PlayStation
was in Amazing
2.
Spider-Man, And you're right about that one. It wasn't in Spider-Man 2 or 1 for the movie.
That is literally my favorite outfit.
I mean, I didn't say it. Second shift.
It's a cool
We're all
outfit.
used to seeing it.
But not the mechanics that we want to see in them. Because if memory serves me right, each and every single outfit that's going to be in this new one has special abilities.
Like they did on the PlayStation games, which also had Ben Riley.
Okay, but with the Ben Riley costume, if memory serves me right, he had impactful webbing, stronger webbing.
Yeah,
and
all his web shit was better.
Wow, was that all for Ben Riley?
Yeah.
That was it?
Well,
Wow.
remember, there's 3 slots on the outfits, and all of this shit is based off of webbing.
He can have like elemental webbing, fire webbing, freeze webbing.
Do that. But
Okay. All right.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to discredit you. It's just I hope that they add, or I can build or find more outfits in the game. Personally, I don't hate Spider-Punk, but I've never liked his outfit. Look, Spider-Man.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
Yeah,
I'm just
saying, Black Spider-Man. If you're gonna wear a coat, make it go with your outfit. That was my only issue with it.
They should have just put in the Negative Zone Spider-Man outfit. Why not?
Yeah, they got Mr. Negative too. So
Yeah, so Negative Zone against Mr. Negative. It's a
that's
win-win. It's a
that's
win-win.
actually pretty good. Okay, what else you got?
Oh, let's see here. What else did I have? Our guy was saying with the whole Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they're gonna bring in Deadpool, they're gonna bring in Cable, and they're gonna bring in some Captain Commando, and they're going to bring another. They have to bring a female character, but I'm not sure from where.
Ryan Guy's excuse, he don't know no better, but you know better.
Whatever.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with having hope and dreams, but there comes a
They're
point.
gonna bring in Wolverine, Hugh Jackman version.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they will.
No.
Probably so.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I just love how y'all assume that we're somehow going to get more DLC.
Yeah. Hey, it's possible. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Possible.
What we don't want is somebody from like Street Fighter 5, a new character. We don't want Colleen in there. All right? You're the only person probably wants Colleen in there. You ain't getting her. You ain't getting her in there.
You get from me?
Yeah.
That's the best you get. You know what you could have said? You could have said something like, well, they only got 2 character slots left, and if they can't finish them with Capcom characters or Marvel characters, they might as well get some more guest characters. Wouldn't it be cool if they put blankety blank in there? Because you mean anybody can pretty much fit in there except Vegeta. Because if
they should put Noctis. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
They might as well put Dr. Doom in there.
The Doom would be decent because there's so many versions of Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom has been way different from what we've known in the Saturday morning days. Dr. Doom
Fantastic
was
Four.
Spider-Man for like 4 years, for instance.
Somebody from Fantastic Four.
Actually, that's
somebody,
long
I don't know.
That's just long overdue.
Somebody, I don't know who, but
Doesn't matter. This is long overdue.
I know I'm missing some people.
Yeah, that's nice. All right.
But anyway,
moving on.
that's all I got.
Okay, switch out with me because it's my turn. Sure, you gotta be pragmatic with this shit. All right. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think that Sakurai does know the difference between a port and a sequel in this case. So I think that maybe he thinks he's making a port, but Nintendo knows, bitch, you making a sequel. So I say what he's really doing is an expanded version of 4, but he's going to title it 5. That's how I look at it, hypothetically speaking. Because, you know, he doesn't like to use numbers, which is fucking stupid and makes shit very confusing. But, you know, I feel like it's going to be a 4 expansion, but he's going to think of it like a 5. But that still would not explain why, in fact, whatchamacallit, what is it? Why, in fact, Nintendo doesn't want to clarify it. It's never been a problem until this game. Like, what's the big secret that, you know, you're not sharing with the class, Nintendo? Anyways, All right, now the second topic: how can they stop hackers when it's so fucking easy, or it's when it's so hard to get rid of because they found how to hack your system on its most basic kernel? By kernel, I mean KERNEL. Google it. Basically, it means like the most basic levels of how your computer runs shit. I'm with everybody else for the most part. I'll say they gonna make new shit. Look what we already found. We already found, what was it, a dock or either a new version of the Switch that has an extra 4 gigs of RAM in their patent files. We already see one for a VR link up to some type of a screen that can let you use the fucking Switch like a 360-degree tracking. And on top of it, they're already selling the Switch without a dock in Japan. Or they're going to start doing that in the summer. I feel like it's coming. It's coming. Now, the reason that I was 50-50 originally is because we all know that Nintendo doesn't really do hardware refreshes unless it's a handheld. Like, it's rare to come across in general. But remember, this is a hybrid system. So they're breaking new ground as far as they're concerned. Plus, again, I mean, who's really going to say no to a Nintendo hardware refresh? They do it better than everybody. So instead of doing it with a handheld, now you're going to do it with a console? Hey, let a motherfucker dream. Let a motherfucker dream. All right, now, as far as...
stepped on all of our MVCI dreams.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be a dick about it.
But you will.
No. You saying but on at the end of something doesn't change it. I wasn't trying to be a dick, but at this point, you have to realize the dream is gone. I don't want it to be, though. I mean, Cable could time slip and save all of our asses. Anyways.
Vegeta can make a comeback.
Which has literally never happened. Anyways. All right. So, and I actually Googled that one that time because I knew you would say something like that. He's never made a comeback. E3 predictions. First and foremost, I feel like even though the Soul Calibur 6 Final Fantasy leak list is total bullshit to me, not to mention had spelling errors, I feel like there will be another DLC character revealed. Just because, if you stop and think about it, as of Soul Calibur 2, there's never been one guest character. There's always been more than one. I think the exception was 3, which had no guest characters to my knowledge. Like, I legit can't remember if 3 had guest characters.
Wasn't 3 Yoda and Vader?
No, that was 4. And there were 3 characters for 4. Mm-hmm. 3 guest characters. Mm-hmm. Now, 5 had 1, but 5 had 1 because, well, 5 sucked ass. It legitimately sucked ass. So, with that being said...
Alongside Yoda and Vader, who was the third?
Star Killer. Now, the fuck is that? Somebody fall down the staircase? Anyways.
Construction.
Yeah, it's possible. They're redesigning a lot of this building. We got a new landlord who's a good guy. Anyways, I feel like first thing we're going to see is if there is or is not co-op in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like there will be. Or they're going to show off and reveal some little petty-ass bullshit DLC that does need to be there and is completely cosmetic. And then once the game is out, they're going to focus on the real DLC. I feel like they're going to have a preview of the Final Fantasy 15... Hold on. The Final Fantasy 15 next year's trailer. Okay, that's not my Discord notification thing.
It's not in general?
Wait, somebody texting in general? Somebody texting in general? Oh. I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah, it's weird.
Anyways. No, it's fine. Basically, I feel like they're going to show off the second season of Final Fantasy 15 DLC because if there's one thing Square Enix loves doing, it's beating a motherfucking dead horse. But the thing about that dead horse is that technically it's fan feedback horse beating. Wow, there's no way to make this sound right, but y'all get what I mean.
You're cutting in and out, but yeah, I get you.
Okay, so
maybe they'll even go about revealing a voice actor for the 7 remake.
Yeah, I personally don't think they're gonna reveal jack shit for 7 because every time they've tried to in the past, the company has told Tetsuya or anybody on the team, stop what the fuck you're doing. Not to mention, we found out, courtesy of snitches earlier this year, that Nomura is in charge in name only. Even though they got the original team back, everything that Nomura is supposed to be running, he has to have a third party do because he's spending all of his time trying to meet the company's Kingdom Hearts 3 deadline. So all bullshit aside, you know, I'm at a point where I've always said it. I stopped caring when that game comes out a year and a half ago. When it comes out, yes, I am going to get it, but I am not going to care that deeply because they keep toying with my emotions with side games. So I look forward to side games damn near more than I do the regular titles. And I'm not sorry.
When you said 7, were you mentioned Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah,
The remake?
yeah, they every time they try to show out new material or new trailers, they keep trying to hide it. So no one's really sure about anything. The only thing that we think we know is that Barrett is either the same voice actor or got recast. And to our knowledge, everybody else is the same. Steve Burton's still there. I haven't heard anything from Rachel Lee Cook, who did Tifa, but you know, there really hasn't been a reason to replace her. Rachel Lee Cook did a good job. Plus, Rachel Lee Cook has fallen out of fame so hard. What else is she going to be known for except Tifa Lockhart, which isn't a bad thing. And I don't say that as an insult. I'm sure she's a nice person, but I can't name a Rachel Lee Cook anything without looking on Google. Can any of you? Didn't think so. But as far as non-Square Enix...
I'm trying to think of the damn name of the movie now.
Exactly. Now, as far as non-Square Enix stuff... Yeah, let's not sing unless you mean it. All right, so basically, outside of the Final Fantasy life... You know we're recording this, right?
And your point, P?
Nothing. Go ham if you feel like it. Other than that, I think that they're going to show off the last Dragon Ball Fighter Z characters or the next batch of DLC, which I really, 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 really fucking really want them to not put in regular Goku and regular Vegeta. Or at least just make them costumes.
Bleach!
Because if you got Cooler, a movie character, which we were never even sure if movie characters were going to be fucking allowed in this shit. And then you got my boy, the winner. Spoilers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My boy, Android 17, the winner of the Universal Erasure Tournament. The man who saved existence. And also the sneakiest motherfucker in Dragon Ball because you can't detect him.
Damn, man. Can't believe you just did that.
You literally heard me say spoilers. And then I had a countdown. You can't even be mad. Not to mention, you were supposed to already be caught up. Like 2 months ago. Hey, here's the thing though.
You still hurt my feelings though, man.
Look, here's what you need to know. There's 4 seasons. I only told you how it ended. I didn't tell you what happens in between there. There, that's the best I can do for you. That being said, you just heard me say spoilers. I want to feel for you, but you're literally right next to me, and I said, spoilers, here's a countdown.
Where can I go? Can you go in the bathroom?
You can say, hey, stop. And what'll happen is I'll use euphemisms, or I'll just type it and then scroll up so you can't see it. You had options. Either way, you would be mad anyway because Vegeta didn't win.
Exactly.
So then why are you mad now? Vegeta was never going to win.
Because Android 17.
You haven't seen what he can do now. I'll leave it at that.
But he's an arrogant prick.
No. We're talking about Android 17, not Vegeta. Anyways. So. I think that's what's going to be happening in the Namco Bandai team. Also, Harada did announce that, hey, we can ask for more DLC because the game is make sales expectations. But let's be honest, that's going to be a while. Personally, I would like to give a confirmation, even though I'm not going to play it, that they're finally going to take Tekken vs. Street Fighter off of hiatus because that game has been on hiatus for over 6 fucking years. 6 years.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
Straight facts, but yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. That game has been on hiatus for 6 fucking years.
Buried.
So, to be honest...
That by taking it been alive.
Hey, Zeno, is he cutting in and out for you?
Fuck's sake.
Okay, now what'd
Am
you
I
say?
coming through clearer now?
Yeah, now what'd you say?
What I said was when you are saying, I don't even remember how you worded it.
Hiatus.
Removing it from hiatus. Are you saying that that will mean that it will be alive and well, and that something's actually coming of it, or that they're finally just gonna throw the dirt on the fucking coffin and call it a day?
Motherfucker, I want either or. It's same with Kingdom Hearts. Don't toy with my emotions. Either do it or don't do it. That I don't have any bullshit behind it. Just give me either or. Kingdom Hearts made me this way, so blame fucking Square Enix. If your game that I know is coming or is in production or development takes longer than 5 years, not even 5, 4 years, and you keep talking about it and not showing shit, fuck you, die or release it. That's how I feel. Now, if you're an MMO, that's a different ball game. But if you're a console game, fuck you. Kill it or release it. 4.5 years should be the maximum for anybody.
Okay, it shouldn't even.
Okay, you both just talked at the same time. Try that again, Zeno.
They shouldn't have even announced Kingdom Hearts 3, honestly.
Thank you. They shouldn't have announced Kingdom Hearts 3 until last year. But they announced it in 2014. 2014.
4 years later.
Yeah. And even then, they had already said, oh, it went into production a year and a half before then. And then there's Duke Nukem. But you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Not even going to go there. Motherfuckers had Funko Land receipts waiting on that game to come out.
Well, technically, it did come out.
You know what I mean, though. How long did that fucking take?
12 years.
Yo, I just thought about it. Last of Us 2. That's the thing.
Well, we already kind of saw some previews of it. They just never made.
That was already the last of it.
Ha! Ha! Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
I get that one.
Final
I get
Fantasy
that one.
callback, bitches.
Seriously.
Anyway.
Yeah. So basically, and since Final Fantasy VII is going to be a 3-parter, we need to give. They really need to come out with an official statement on DLC because it's scaring me. I know that they don't want to piecemeal the game, and they explain why, because the whole game can't fit on one disc on anybody's system. And if they put it on multiple discs, the install size will be in the triple digits. I get that. If you scale up the data, even if you don't change anything, that game is going to go into at least 30 gigs. I get it. My problem is that you trying to bullshit us with this DLC, because they don't announce DLC. They haven't said that there will be DLC. What they did say is, we're not thinking about DLC. We just want to make the games from beginning to end, then we'll think about DLC. No. I want a yes or no. Because new management could, the wrong investor could change their minds about shit. Are you or are you not going to put DLC in the Final Fantasy VII games? Are you going to wait till the end? Or are you going to do it once you finish the individual games? That's what they need to clarify for me. Other than that, hey, I want to see some cool-ass accessories. Because I have yet to see anybody from Nintendo make a third-party version of the Nintendo Switch controller. I want to see that shit. And I'm not talking about the Pro Pad controllers. I'm talking about their new Generation 2 version of the Wiimotes. Like, I haven't seen nobody make a third-party version of that because I'm pretty sure you guys have realized it, but I got some big-ass bear claw hands. So when I make a fist, I can pretty much completely envelop that entire controller in my hand. And there's no cushion or grip type apparatus attached to the damn thing. I have my own grips on them. And even when I tried to play without them, it felt wrong because they're so tiny. And the only thing I've heard from them is, oh, hey, we're releasing a version of the Switch left joystick, left Wiimote Joy-Con that has a D-pad on it instead of buttons like the C-Stick on the 64 controller. I'm just like, motherfucker, you should have did that in the beginning. Secondly, let's go a little bit further than that. The Switch theoretically should be an accessory gold mine. Third party or not. They just now announced that they're making a dock that actually lets you cradle the system and doesn't completely cover it, and lets you be able to charge the thing while it's standing in the upright position. And that little mini dock is like the size of my fist, and they want $40 for it. Are you serious?
Random fact.
Hey, Zeno, you cut in and out. All I heard was random. Random what?
I think he said random facts.
Hey,
Hello?
Clear from me.
Well, let me try disconnecting and
he
reconnecting.
released an update.
Okay, I'm back. Say that again, Zeno.
I said they released an update for the Xbox 360.
What the fuck?
What?
It was just a menu update, but it was an update nonetheless. It was random.
I mean, we were almost done, and then you could have brought it up, but that's still kind of interesting. I never would have thought that thing would get an update.
Really?
It was like that bullshit cock tease Marvel vs. Capcom update that came out 3 days ago. It made the game bigger, even though all it did was remove DRM. It was weird. They lost the licensing for the DRM, so they had to take it out. But the way they took it out made all the games bigger. Here's the weird part. The Xbone version gained 10 gigabytes of data. The PS4 version gained like 500 megabytes or less of data. How the fuck does that logic?
What was in the 10? He said 10 gigs for the Xbone.
Mm-hmm.
Then
And
what was in it?
all of it was just removing the DRM. All of it. It was so stupid. But if you know anything about how
Capcom.
no, Unreal Engine,
Yeah.
I believe that's the engine that 4 runs on, works. Anytime you want to do anything or put data into it, you have to install it in something called a packet. Basically, the data needs to install itself into the game. And it doesn't necessarily erase anything. I think they said you have to code it to turn it off or not utilize this section of code or data. I'm not too sure, but apparently that's what causes it. And it's not like, a red herring or anything. Like, literally, all it does is remove de novo the DRM. Worst cock tease ever. And again, falls under my category of, you know what? Kill your support of the game or make a new one. Tired of my emotions being toyed with. There's only one part of my body I like being toyed with, and I prefer it be done by a woman. Anyways.
A redhead.
I'm not sure why you feel the need to bring that up, but okay.
Well, because you would have made a preference.
Well, look, it's not even that. I just
woman
look. I just don't hide it, so I don't know why you're bringing it up. And the only time I do hide it is when there's a redhead in the room, because it stops being funny and it looks a little creepy at that point.
But there is no redheads in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why you're bringing it up. Like, everyone knows I've made my stance. Anyways,
Unless it's Colleen. If she was real. If she was ever real.
No, I'm not into blondes. Like, I would be her friend. I would have Systema martial art fights with her because Systema is unique, but I would not try to tap that. And no, I'm not gay, for those of you Googling Colleen out there. Also, Ryan, you might want to Google Colleen. Anyways, and it's spelled Kolin. I kind of just want to see what his reaction is in general. Anyways, so
Okay.
other than that,
You have my curiosity.
I just legitimately want to see everybody at least make an official announcement. Guess what? It's time for that next box. Guess what? Y'all knew the S5 was coming. Well, here's our official announcement. We started, bitches. Development kits already went out in this motherfucker. And for Switch, I don't know. They could do any hardware announcements and people will lose their shit because right now they're pissing gold. They're pissing gold and they're printing money. And they're shitting coins. I like that one. Pissing gold, printing money, shitting coins. So yeah,
Classic.
unless anybody's got some, news facts they want to talk about that are hilarious, funny, or in general.
I low-key forgot.
Okay, well, good for you. I just want to point out, in about 4.5 American days or 3.5 American days, Vegito Blue is coming out in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And he is extremely OP, but it's not his fault. He is 2 God Ki Saiyans fused into 1. If you weren't OP, I would be more worried. And they still need to fucking buff Android 18. When I go to E3 this year, I'm literally going to try to find somebody who works at Namco Bandai and see if they work on Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And I'm going to violently shake them until they acknowledge that she doesn't have enough tools in her kit. She don't even need a buff. She don't need a nerf. They need to give her more things she can do.
Ooh, I just thought of something. At E3,
Okay.
well, there's a backtrack to this because I'm trying to figure out who bought the Power Rangers again.
Hasbro.
Okay.
No, it's too early for them to make an announcement for any type of game. Dude, you got to remember, they bought it like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, never mind.
Like, unless it's a cell phone game, which they already got, they ain't about to announce shit. They ain't about to announce shit. Oh, yeah. I want the new Fire Emblem to be co-op. I want there to be a co-op mode that isn't just versus. Maybe do a survival mode. Oh, you and your buddy characters have to survive on this map for like, I don't know, 20 turns. And, you know, the person who's got the most character stuff wins. There's so many co-op things you can do with strategy games. But Nintendo's always utilizing Fire Emblem because they're torn all the way down to the development level between weeboo smut and making a good-ass game. And that kind of sucks. But that's also kind of why I want to see the creator of Fire Emblem who left Nintendo.
Strategy game?
Yes, Fire Emblem is a strategy game.
No.
Anyways, and that's kind of why I want to see this strategy game that the creator of Fire Emblem who left Nintendo is making show up at some point. Because even though he made some cruel, punishing shit, you know, I think he's at a point now where he understands, okay, I really, really, really need to, you know, balance my shit out better. And also, you know, create that competition. Because competition breeds challenge. And challenge breeds creativity. And creativity breeds fan base.
Didn't hear any of that competition.
You don't have to yell. I heard you. All I said was challenge breeds creativity. And creativity breeds originality. Originality breeds fans. But yeah.
Yeah. It was just before that there was like a 10-second period where you were completely silent.
Oh, I was just saying that people keep forgetting that the creator of Fire Emblem left Nintendo. So, and he was also making a strategy game. So theoretically, it would be cool to see them have a friendly, or I guess even a venomous competition of who can make the better strategy game. But that being said, unless anybody else has something else they want to add,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mortal Kombat 11 will be announced there. If anyone's interested.
I think it already got announced.
Well, it's gonna be announced at E3. I just know.
You mean revealed?
Well, revealed. They're gonna reveal something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
On Mishua, I would like to see them make a new Mishua game, like a Mishua.
Are you trying to say Onimusha?
Yeah, Onimusha. Yeah.
No way did he really just say it like that.
So what? Yeah.
Did you leave out syllables?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
But I would like to see them make that game.
Yeah, anything's better than the cell phone Onimusha. Anything.
I concur, but man, did he kill that name?
Facts. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just throw it out there because I know they ain't going to do shit with it. Give me a God Hand too. Now, what were you going to say, Right Guy?
Ask Uzax. We were talking about Duke Nukem before. Did you hear about the movie?
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised it took this long.
As after all the time that they are even bothering with it, and I'm very interested to see how it turns out. And you know who they announced is playing the Duke himself.
Yep.
No.
Yep. John Cena.
No.
He's got the head for it. I'll give him that.
And he has the body for it.
No.
Technically, he does.
Nah. Duke Nukem is like legitimately about 5 to 6 inches taller than him.
He still got the build for it.
Build isn't the same as body.
Okay, well.
Build is muscle. Body is literally your entire body.
Duke Nukem was how tall? What, 7 feet?
Nah, Duke Nukem was like 6'6" or 6'3". John Cena's like 5'10", 5'9". Yes, people keep forgetting John Cena is a tiny man.
He is.
Robert Downey Jr. is 5'5".
But I never thought John
Iron
Cena
Man?
was that small.
Yes, Robert Downey Jr. is 5'5".
Holy crap.
Crazy.
I just love dead stunning motherfuckers with that shit.
There's
Kevin
going
Hart,
to be some interesting memes coming out, huh?
not really. I mean, it's not a secret that he's short.
No, for Duke Nukem and John Cena.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm more surprised that Duke Nukem wasn't just some background character in Expendables or something, because he fits. I just wish they stopped making that shit PG-13.
Oh, Expendables?
Yeah, like it's they do good.
Yeah.
They do good, but like
That whole PG
sometimes when
PG
the big action sequences happen, like in the third movie, you could see the PG-13 leaking out. How the fuck did Wesley Snipes stab a motherfucker 6 times and the knife clean? Then he slit one dude's throat and the knife clean. Like, come on now. Come on now. I'm not saying his fight sequences were terrible, but the PG-13 had a nip slip. I'll say that much. Can you do a nip slip in a PG-13 movie?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a nip slip is. You don't know what the fuck a nip slip? Listen to the name. Nip slip.
So, butchering words and doesn't know what a nip slip is.
You know what? Instead of you challenging Zax to Dragon Ball Z, why don't you
Motherfucker,
challenge me?
they know you said that. Not me. Also,
So just
let me tell you something about him right now. He's a button masher.
I don't care.
He's just an organized button masher.
I don't care.
He actually might beat you.
I don't care.
Hey, Zeno, you want to whoop somebody's ass in Dragon Ball after this?
hey.
I don't care.
I'm just saying, do you want to fight him? Because you're probably going to win. You could rank up.
Nah, he ain't gonna rank up.
Seriously, do you want to?
Fight him.
He's not gonna rank up.
If you're on it, just
Okay, you cutting in and out, bro.
fine.
Hello?
Now he's gonna connect again.
I don't think... Hey, Zeno, can you hear us?
I think his stuff on mute now.
Well, he's on mute, but I don't know what the fuck happened.
Then
Zeno, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to take him out in Dragon Ball Fighters?
You ain't gonna rank up.
Yes, you
I'll
will.
play.
Okay.
You ain't gonna
Okay.
rank up, man.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna pick sides. I was gonna jump on Zeno's team, but you need to understand.
you are.
No, I was. You need to understand just how much Vegeta sucks before and after
That's
the patch.
why-
So I'm gonna
why
let you
you do
get beat
that?
by a button masher. By the way, Zeno, if you summon Shinron on him, I will give you $5.
That's it. That's all.
Challenge accepted.
That's all it's worth. Is just $5.
Yes, it's Shinron, and you not that good, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Alright.
He only has to tap one button to activate Shinron like 7 times.
That's nice.
I got my controller good and charged up too, and I'm turning my PS4 on. All right, this has been another exciting episode of Token Games Podcast. I got some ass whoopings to watch.
Henshin a go-go, baby.